My wife and I recently took a road trip, and one of the stops was the Fremont Indian State Park located in the state of Utah off of Interstate 70. Fremont is the name given to a diverse group of Native American Indians who lived from about 400 AD to 1300 AD in north and central Utah and adjacent parts of Colorado, Idaho, and Nevada. The Fremont maintained a hunting and gathering lifestyle and supplemented their diet by farming, which included growing corn, beans, and squash along the river bottoms. Edible native plants included pinyon nuts, rice grass, and a variety of berries, nuts, bulbs, and tubers. I've always been fascinated by the tools and weapons that Native American cultures used, and we were fortunate to see some actual tools as well as some recreations. Petroglyphs are images created by chiseling away parts of a rock to form a picture. This particular state park had many of these beautiful petroglyphs. I've run into these all throughout the state of Utah in my backcountry travels and still amazed every time I see them. What I found of particular interest was their shelter system known as a pit house. We are down in a replica of a Fremont Indian pit house. What's interesting is it's really hot outside. We've been hiking just a little bit and I'm like, ugh, it's hot. Immediately coming down here, there's a big temperature difference. It's a lot cooler inside here, and then I would suspect during the winter in these hard months that you get a fire going down here, and this would be greatly insulated and able to keep you warm. So you guys talk about shelters. This is a great shelter.
It's not as dark as I thought it would be during the day.
Yeah, that's one thing I thought too. You can see here what they did was they would chop down the junipers, or I think the pinyon pine that was around here as well, and then they used the twigs and also juniper bark, which is very easily removed from the trees that you would take, and then outside of that there was either a mud or a clay that was used to put on top of that. So the outside actually just looks kind of like a mound of dirt, but I'm amazed at the difference in temperature in here versus out there. It's much cooler in here,
but not uncomfortably cool. It just feels really nice.
Well, this pit house doesn't have anything inside. The replica inside the museum, they actually had, a fire right here, which would make sense, right? Because it's going up, the smoke is going up and out the hole you came in. And some of them, if you think like an igloo, where they would build another entranceway or just another airflow so that the air could come in and circulate. It was very interesting to learn about this type of shelter and some of the original inhabitants of the state of which I live. Appreciate you guys watching.